So on the topic again, of Tantra, we're back at it. We're back at this thing. So let's get back to it. The purpose of the title today is Unveiling Tantra and Neotantra, a deep dive into the ancient wisdom and modern interpretation, right? The first part, we were kind of over here, over there, had some technical difficulties, but I want to kind of hone in on a little bit of this. I want to do a deeper dive into these spiritual practices, the origins and the differences and the similarities. So let's start by revisiting Tantra, right? This ancient Indian spiritual tradition that dates back thousands of years and encompasses a wide range of practices, including meditation rituals, yoga, mantra recitations. Tantra sees spirituality and sexual intercourse as aspects of human existence, right? Aiming to expand consciousness, achieving enlightenment, and attaining a state of oneness with the divine. I don't have a problem with that. You should meditate. You should have some type of practice where you are focusing, right? Blocking out all the outside and just kind of getting into yourself. There should be rituals. I'm okay with the meditation. I'm okay with the yoga. I'm even okay with the mantra recitation, because it's good to kind of reprogram your brain, affirmations, right? You want to kind of affirm what you're doing and affirm what you want your day to look like. You kind of want to tell yourself and the universe, this is what I want my day to look like and be, right? You kind of want to say, I am powerful, I am unique, I'm different, I'm special, right? I work hard, I make things happen, I execute, saying things, things like that along those lines, right? Those are what we call affirmations, and maybe you can chant them and make them more in a mantra form, but that's kind of where we're at. So Tantra, in and of itself, I think is good, fundamentally. The Tantra. But Neotantra, on the other hand, is a modern reinterpretation of these practices that emerged in a Western world in the 20th century. It places a greater emphasis on sexuality and sensual experiences, focusing on pleasure and personal growth. Neotantra incorporates elements from various spiritual traditions, including Hinduism, Buddhism, and Taoism, and aims to promote healing and personal empowerment and spiritual growth through sexual exploration. That's Tantra, you guys. That's Neotantra. That's what Neotantra is. That's what Neotantra is all about. It's kind of this, they want to embrace God in everything. They want to embrace God in this sexual nature. And, it's kind of, like I said, in essence of it, I don't see, in, how do I say this? Tantra is a good thing, right? But you gotta be careful of the Western world grabbing a hold of something Eastern and changing it into something that it's not. So how would I liken it? How would I liken Neotantra to Tantra, right? Because, anybody can take something good and turn it bad, pervert it, right? Anybody can do that, It's not, I would kind of say, would you feed a baby candy for breakfast, lunch, and dinner just because it tastes good, right? Just because it keeps the child quiet, right? It keeps the child busy, right? But if you keep feeding the child candy, how is that going to, for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, how is that going to benefit the child long term? It's kind of like overdoing it. You can feed, you really shouldn't feed candy at all, right? But everything in moderation, small bites, small amounts. Here, there, spread it out a little bit. But the focus on Neotantra is just hyper focusing on the sexual orgasmic power, right? Kind of focusing on that sexual orgasmic power and making that everything. And what I wanna prevent is the downfall. We're already in this hookup culture, right? We're already in this kind of sexual liberation and debauchery, right? We're already in this era where it's body positivity, my body, my right. We're already in this feminist empowering movement. And now we're adding Neotantra on that, and we're saying, we're just going to sex it out. We're just going to have orgasms, and that's going to heal everything. And this orgasmic power is everything, and you're going to harness this orgasmic spirit, and you're going to focus it on, trauma, and we're going to fix trauma through sex, through orgasms, through semen retention rituals, right? Which there's nothing wrong with semen retention, but what's the intent behind the semen retention? What's the intent? I got to always question, what is the intent? Because the intent of the Eastern philosophy is different from the intent of the Western philosophy. Hence the word neo. So we're going to stop there. Just take a quick little break. If you just enter in the room, just go ahead and hit the like button for me, Matt. Go ahead and hit that like button.